Essentially, it's a huge advertisement for Google and University of Phoenix.
University
Fair
of
enough.
Phoenix.
So, yeah, I don't want to give it away. You'll have to see the movie to understand the University of Phoenix reference. But
All right.
it's
Hopefully
funny. It's not a bad movie.
Hopefully they got a little kickback from all the free advertising.
Yeah, I'm sure. So, again, it's just Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson together again. It's a lot, it's very similar feel to Wedding Crashers, but it's definitely no Wedding Crashers. So, I'd say matinee.
All right.
We'll talk Superman next week.
Why don't we go over the because there's some new listeners. I know there is out there. Why don't we go over the Tanked rating scale, because we haven't gone over that in quite some time.
All right, it's been a long time, so I'll make sure I get this right.
From worst to best.
So we have Runaway.
Yes.
DVD. Matinee. Pay Full Price. See It Twice, and Holy Matrimony.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Perfect.
So obviously, Holy Matrimonies are very few and far between, and I think we only have like one or two Runaways ever.
Kick-Ass and
the Star Treks. Star Trek was the first Star Trek. I think was a Holy Matrimony for all of us.
Yeah, the first one was across the board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about
Kick-Ass?
Avengers?
Definitely was.
Avengers.
What about what?
Avengers was See It Twice for me.
Yeah,
I think.
See It Twice for me as well. I think Rick, did you matrimony it or no?
No, I think it was See It. That was See It Twice for me too.
Oh, I thought you went full hard on there.
No. I think Batman I full hard on.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I fully bonered on Batman. I definitely bonered on Star Trek 2. Shit, what was another? Oh, Warrior was one that I was a late on that I got a boner on.
Which I want to suggest, and I know we last week, was it last week? We went over the Star Trek shit then?
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago. If you want a different angle for the skeptics out there, or maybe the bigger science fans out there, download a podcast called Skeptic's Guide to the Universe. I fully endorse this fucking podcast. It's amazing. And they the latest episode this week, they cover the Star Trek Into Darkness from a very scientific point of view, which is just it's a different angle than what we had. They ripped it a fucking new one. I mean, and the whole time you're going, oh yeah, all right, yeah, no, that's right, no, yeah. It really knocks you down. It knocks you off the pedestal.
And that's another thing. If they were able to destroy it scientifically, that takes a break from almost every Star Trek film ever.
And these guys grew up watching. I mean, these are doctors and physicists that grew up watching Star Trek.
Yeah, because it used to be like
a little bit more cred than us.
Yeah, you look at that and you're like, oh, scientifically that could be possible.
Oh yeah.
And so if it's a complete break from that, that's kind of weird.
It's to the point where you're going, okay, come on, guys. You know, you
It's
gotta
a
turn
movie.
you gotta turn your brain off a little. But they come from a very
Some people
Star Trek
can't.
back. I know, and they come on top of that. They come from a very Star Trek background where, where they grew up watching this. I mean, I think they're probably like 40 somethings.
Yeah,
The panel. So. A very different angle on a review of the movie, and they just tore it down. But in the end, they said it was a good action Star Trek film. They wanted more of the sitting down and talking about things, and more.
They wanted the more Kevin Smith style of a movie where it's 25, 30 minutes of dialogue with 2 minutes of scene.
Yeah. So it's just it's a different angle. So definitely check it out. Skeptic's Guide to the Universe. One of my favorite podcasts, and I'm subscribed to a bunch, and that is one of my top there. But
I kind of wonder. That's the other thing too. If anyone noticed most of my reviews, I tend to have a lot more positive stuff. I think it's because I have a new insight in movies and stuff. Is trying to understand that so many people put a ton of work into it that I really don't want to bash it unless it's true shit. I guess that's kind of what I've started to do in the last year and a half is realize that so many people put so much work into these, that they either thought it was good or thought it was good enough. So I think maybe that's why my reviews tend to be a little more on the favorable side, maybe.
Yeah.
So.
No, I mean we approach it from the. I think we approach it from the everyday guy point of view with a little bit of intelligence that wants something a little bit more.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there, Scott.
Oh, that's fine.
I also think we don't want to be those like reviewers that just come on every week and bash every single little bit of everything. Like I don't want to be that guy. I hate to be someone that is, oh, this was shit and this was crap and this was shit, and it's like, no, not everything is shit. It's like, come on, it's still art, and like art is what it is.
Yeah.
It all has different points of view.
That is true. Speaking of a different point of view, Amy, who was on the show a couple times, I think we might actually have her in Hot Dog next week.
Okay.
Nice.
She just sent a message to me saying just went and saw the Purge movie. Pretty good movie. Matinee.
Oh, fair enough. She used the rating
like
scale.
Middle of the road.
Yeah.
She used the rating scale.
Right in the middle there.
I like that.
Matinee's middle of the road, so.
Yes.
Yep.
And we also have 2 tornado watches. So
Neat.
so that we're having some massive thunderstorms, severe thunderstorms and tornado watches. So if we get cut off, we lost power, and we'll boot up as soon as we can if that does happen. Just want to let you guys know. I know Drew in the chat room is saying like Kalamazoo, Michigan. They're saying tornadoes. Yeah, tornado north of Kalamazoo.
True, I appreciate that. But
they're saying the Weather Channel.
I'm not in Kalamazoo.
Yes, that's a long way.
Yeah, I was supposed to be. I am not. I'm actually headed up tomorrow.
Billy's saying yes, hot dog girl. I know everyone loves Stacy. We'll get her back on. We're gonna get those 2 back on as soon as we can. Is that it for movies?
Yeah, we'll talk about Superman next week.
All right, fair enough. I'm gonna see it.
Yep.
I'm definitely gonna see it.
I don't know when I'm gonna see it.
No, I have no interest in seeing it now.
Shit, I want to see it Friday, but I can't. We have a new Love Seat coming on Friday. I'm gonna have to wait for it to get here. Shit.
A love seed?
Seat.
Oh, I was like,
we got a new couch and new couch and chair. And
that's right. You went furniture shopping.
Yeah, fucking 3 months later.
I've moved to a whole other apartment.
Nice.
I built it myself. All right, we have a web gem this week, and this is way more of a visual one. The people that are listening to live, or if you're listening to us later, look up Epic on YouTube. Look up Epic Fail Run Away, and pretty much the worst driver ever in the history of YouTube, at least, I think. And again, this is visual. I don't know how it's going to translate on audio, but I think we're probably going to get a good laugh. I know Aaron's going to get a pretty good laugh out of it, I think. We'll see. Rick, you got the video queued up?
It's hang on. No, I my thing got closed. What was the Epic Fail Run Away?
Epic Fail Run Away.
Is it the first one? There's a whole bunch of them here.
Yeah, well, there's some Russian after that.
Oh, okay, go ahead. I'll be good.
All right, we're going to play it. And again, I don't know how it's going to translate in audio, but who cares at this point? Guys, traveling around. Oh, hits a car in a parking lot. Just a little bit, just taps them in the bumper. Car alarm going off, backs up. And fucking guns it down an alley of parked cars. Hitting car 1.
Oh my god, dude.
Hitting car 2, 3, 4, 5. Car 5, 6.
Oh!
This is hilarious.
I didn't expect him to end up on his side.
Whoa!
Rick just got there.
Oh my god!
It's like panic attack at
How
second
much
24.
vodka did he drink?
The guy was totally sober. Totally sober. I did all the investigation on it. The guy was totally
Fair
sober.
enough.
I think it was an Asian lady.
I just think the guy decided to see how many car alarms he could get to go off.
I don't know. I don't get it. Worst driver in Russia.
Like, is he actually the worst driver in Russia?
Gotta be.
That guy could be the worst driver on the planet.
I think he planned it.
I
Because I don't think many people park their car recording anything.
I love he quick, like, he went to go pull in.
In
Like,
Russia, everybody does.
he just boof, right into the first car, backs up real slowly, and then just goes oh shit, that car alarm's going off, and just guns it and just sideswipes every car to the Audi at the end, and just fucking nails it and flips the car.
I didn't think he was going fast enough to flip the car.
Evidently, it doesn't take much.
Like, what the hell? Was he driving one of those little delivery trucks with one front wheel and then two back wheels?
I don't know.
So it was like the truck trike thing?
I don't know. It's Russia. What's funny about Russians is they all have the dash cams, and we've seen this spotlighted during the meteor that came in on Russia. I mean, the only reason why we even saw that was from all the dashboard cams, because the police are all corrupt and everyone's looking to, get into an accident to get money and all this stuff.
People just jump in front of cars and stuff.
Yeah, they'll be like, hey, lawsuit. So they put these cameras on their dashboard. They're running all the time. So that's the view we got. I would have turned that fucking camera off if you're going to do that shit.
Just quick throw a shoebox in front of it.
And the worst part is, he took and uploaded it to YouTube himself.
No, I don't get it.
I went and uploaded it to YouTube himself.
It's just all around asinine. Why would you do that?
He had to pay for the lawyers. He's like, maybe I'll get enough hits.
I don't get it.
How many hits is he getting? I'll tell you. Man. That's funny.
117,108.
Yes,
117. So he's made like $140.
Well, yesterday it was at $5,000 when I posted this up on the show notes. So.
Oh, he's had 5,000 hits.
Well, no. When I initially found it, had 5,000 hits. It's gone up since then, since yesterday.
And it's roughly like. Shit, I don't know. I'd have to do the math on it again offhand. I know the math to it, but whatever. I'll stop talking.
No, go ahead, do the math.
I'm tired. I got nothing.
All right. I guess we should get into some odd news, huh?
The oddest
news we can find this week.
Odd news.
All right. Now, this was a local story, which I found very amusing.
Awesome.
A local man yesterday was arrested after allegedly breaking a golf club over another man's arm, then using the broken club to stab the victim in the same arm.
Holy shit.
Causing further injuries during a scoring argument. Motherfucker! Glenn Lott was jailed yesterday for felony aggravated assault with a weapon following the confrontation at a West Wind golf course in Oakland Township.
That's our township.
I know, right? And it says outside of Detroit. Because Oakland County doesn't exist in Detroit.
No, we don't exist in
no.
Detroit. We still say we're from Detroit, but it's close.
We're
enough.
near.
We're near. We're close enough.
Suburban
Detroit.
So, I don't know. I thought that was freaking crazy.
I go fucking bonkers when I play putt-putt.
I was hoping you were actually going to have the sound clip, the Market Nate dude from the Big Lebowski, when he's arguing with Smokey.
Which clip is that?
Bowling lanes. It's you don't have it.
I've got information, man.
Not that
New
one.
shit has come to light.
No, I don't have that.
Anyways, because last week or the week before when I was golfing with Nate, we actually came up to a hole and I got an 8 and he got a 9. Which was great because I beat him and I never do.
Really?
He's way better.
He's pretty good?
Yeah, he's way better than me.
You get 8s and 9s. You're saying you're way better.
He is way better than me.
And
That's why I said it was great that I actually beat him on a hole.
Well, I mean, you guys played drunk, too.
So usually. But I just looked at him and I'm like, Market Nate, dude. so pleased with myself.
Market Nate.
But yeah, I've never, ever been this angry at anything.
Dude, no.
To stab someone with a golf club in the arm.
Oh, dude, no. I've stabbed a tree.
That's a tree.
Well, I'm playing putt-putt. I'm not even playing golf. Like, my short game, I get pissed off in my short game, which is all that putt-putt is.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you might have been there at one time.
I saw you throw a club before. At a putt-putt
I'm sitting there. I do that thing where I...
Because you're an adult.
I just like... and then I just... and I throw the club, and it just... I think it lodged into a tree.
I think you need some anger management.
Dude, I get fucked. Yeah, I have anger issues when it comes to putt because it's such a ridiculous goddamn game. Golf, I'm like, dude, my long game sucks, but my fucking short game, as soon as I get like after
makes
the
you
driver,
throw clubs.
no, after the driver, I go right to the putter, even if I'm like 3,000